Justice with Judge Mablean will be life, because in everything we do, it involves the law. You came to court to testify about what you heard, what you saw, and what you know.
She's fair.
I don't have a hearing problem. This ear works good. This one works even better.
She's firm.
I'm not responsible for that ticket, and I'm not going to pay for it.
Who says you're not going to pay for it? I make that decision, not you.
She's honest.
What you have to say?
All I have to
Nothing.
say.
This is Justice with Judge Mablean. Michelle Hickman is suing David Loki in the amount of $3,372. Ms. Hickman claims she was hit in the face with a cake at Mr. Loki's concert. Mr. Loki claims the cake he threw was not intended for the plaintiff.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
I do.
The court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Mablean presiding.
Thank you. You may be seated. This is Michelle Hickman versus David Loki, and you're suing him for $3,372 because of medical expenses incurred, and you damaged a piece of clothing.
Yes.
Tell me what happened. How'd you get to this?
Well, I went with a couple of girlfriends on a girls' weekend to Vegas. We worked together in Reno. I manage a hotel there. So we decided to go, and one of the girls had heard of this DJ that was putting on a show on the strip somewhere and at a club. And I said, why not? I heard a couple of songs. Sounded like good music that we could dance to and have fun. So we went to the show. There were lots of people. Very
What's the DJ's name? What's he known as?
David Loki.
Loki?
Yes.
Like low key?
I guess so. Yes.
Okay.
It seems like a lot of fun, jumping up and down, dancing. The lights were extravagant. The vibe was cool. About halfway through the show, I got a text from my boyfriend in Michigan who was angry and texting, and we got into a heated text battle. It's not really what I wanted to do when I'm trying to hang out with friends. And
well, you shouldn't have answered the text.
Yes, well, I know that now.
You guys are just glued to those telephones and don't know how to ignore text. You can ignore it.
Yeah, well, I ended up putting it away, and I just said I'm not going to deal with it anymore. So I'm dancing with my friends, having a good time, and out of nowhere, I feel something hit my head, and I just fall crashing to the ground. I don't remember what happened next because I was unconscious. When I came to, a security guard was wrapping my ankle, and my friend told me that the DJ had thrown a cake at me in the audience, and it hit me.
Did he throw a cake at you, or did he just throw a cake?
I guess he threw it in the audience, but it hit me, knocked me down cold. So he wrapped my ankle.
So wait a minute, he hit your head, but he's wrapping your ankle. So apparently you sprained your ankle when you fell?
Yeah, I guess I did sprain my ankle when I fell. It felt okay, but he was checking it out, wrapping it up. A week later, I started getting these headaches, and they would just come out of nowhere doing regular, everyday things. They got so painful that I had to go to the doctor, and I got a CAT scan. And they said that I had suffered head trauma and had sprained my neck. I had to be hospitalized for 3 days, and I missed 2 months of work.
2 months of work?
Yes.
Ooh, you have evidence of that?
I do.
So is the $3,372, how much of that is work? How much of it is the medical bills? Because I'm certain that you had medical insurance, right?
I did, but not great insurance. Not the best. $2,500 of it is medical, and $872 is for the dress that was ruined.
Oh, wow. So you had to pay this $2,500?
Yes.
And there's the $872 for the dress, and there's the neck collar for the sprained neck. And now it's your turn, Mr. Loki. Right?
Hello, Your Honor. Yes, that's right. My name is David Loki.
Okay.
I'm a world-class DJ. And,
what does that mean?
I'm known, famous across the world. I've traveled across the different countries performing, and so part of a DJ's job is to bring up the crowd, hype it up, and just make everyone feel enjoyed and be happy with everything.
Right.
I never intentionally wanted to throw the cake at her. I never specifically target her and said, oh, she deserves a cake in her face today. Let me just throw it at her. I never thought about that. It never came across my mind. There's thousands of people in the crowd. Everyone's
You don't have to convince me of that. You don't have to convince me that you didn't throw it at her.
Yeah, exactly. So, I got the cake, and I'm, going on the stage, and I'm throwing it, and so...
What kind of cake is this?
It's just a sheet cake, just a regular
sheet cake?
Yes.
Not a tall, high-up cake, 3 or 4 tiers?
No,
sheet
just
cake.
a sheet. Yeah, just
How
a sheet
long?
cake.
9 inch, 12 inch?
About 14 inches.
14-inch sheet cake?
Yes, yes.
So why do you throw cakes?
It's part of my act. It's part of my act.
I got it, but what cake? Why did you come up with that idea?
Okay, so
watching Lucy?
No. So let me explain. So 3 years ago, one of my best friends came to visit me in LA, and I was having a show that night, and it was his birthday, so I had a birthday cake set up for him. And so him and I, we were just talking back and forth, and we thought it would be cool to just throw the cake into the audience, because, you know, it was a big crowd, and he just wanted to share with everyone.
How you gonna share the cake once you throw it to the audience? It's going on the ground.
I know, but we wanted to share the love, and we just wanted to be happy, right?
Okay.
So then after that, the audience just loved it. They just loved the fact that they were just getting hit by the cake. And so I used that.
And all this icing is going in their face.
Icing's going, the bread is flowing, people are wiping off their lips and just wiping off the clothes. It's an experience. You know, that's what we do as a DJ. We create an experience for them. They listen to the music, they get into the vibes, you know, they experience the act that's around them. That's what I do. That's what I provide.
You know what? I am really old. You just convinced me that I'm old. Because I'm not feeling it at all. I'm just not feeling it.
Coming up on Justice with Judge Mablean.
You know, I've received fan mails, emails, comments, just people begging me to bring the cakes back.
They just enjoy it that much.
They enjoyed it that much, Your Honor.
And later.
I come out, my phone's lit up, I go through it. She just sent a text message to every girl in my phone saying, you might not want to mess with him, you may catch something.
No!
Justice with Judge Mablean. You're watching Justice with Judge Mablean. We're back with the case of Michelle Hickman, who is suing David Loki for medical expenses.
You know, so I embraced that, and then I used that as part of my act. But, you know, as time went on, I realized that, you know, throwing cakes had a toll on my arm, so it was kind of sore. So I stopped throwing cakes for a while.
You mean you throw cakes so much until it hurts your own arm?
Yes, I do, Your Honor. But then, after 1 or 2 years later, without throwing cakes, I decided to bring it back. And, you know, I received fan mails, emails, comments, just people begging me to bring the cakes back.
They just enjoy it that much.
They enjoyed it that much, Your Honor. So I brought the cakes back, popular demand. I did it for the audience. I did it for my fans. And so I'm all about listening to the people and having fun. I don't want to cause problems. I don't want to cause any drama.
So
I just want to have fun.
Aren't you about being careful and danger and hurting people?
Of course. I mean, when I'm out on stage and performing, I think about my music, and I'm also thinking about where I'm at, but at the same time, if I'm throwing cakes, I'm not paying attention, if they got hit in the face or if they fell down, because there's so many people going on. There's so many people. There's so many things going on at the same time.
So do you have any evidence of this cake?
Yeah, I looked up a video, and a friend sent me from that night of him chunking this cake and how fast.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Let me see it.
Okay. He's going to pick up the cake. And boom.
Wow.
Your Honor, as you can see, there was thousands of people there, and it wasn't targeted to one specific person.
You know what? That's not the issue.
Yeah.
I'm not. She's not saying, well, even she says it. I know it wasn't targeted at one particular person.
Yes.
The problem I have is, whenever you do anything like that, you have to think about the danger and the risk and the consequences of hurting someone. Why would you do something like that? Throw a ball, people can catch it. You know, throw a balloon. But a big 14-inch sheet cake, it never dawned on you because you didn't think consequences. That's why I love that book I wrote, Judge Mablean's Life Lessons, 52 Tools for Weekly Living. There's one thing, one of my tools is think consequences before you act, all right? So now you may want to think about throwing a smaller cake or some cupcakes instead of a 14-inch sheet cake, maybe some cupcakes. You know, that'll work a little better than a big 14-inch sheet cake because it hit her upside the head. And that's why you have to pay, all right? So I'm going to order judgment for the plaintiff.
All rise.
Judge Mablean has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant is ordered to pay $3,372.
Maybe now you'll think twice before throwing another cake.
I hear you. Maybe I'll switch to cupcakes.
Coming up,
I'll take a shower. I'll leave my phone out. I'm with my girlfriend, so I'm thinking, okay, I don't got nothing to hide. I come out, my phone's lit up. I go through it. She just sent a text message to every girl in my phone saying, you might not want to mess with him. You may catch something.
No!
you're watching Justice with Judge Mablean. Donald Vance is suing Amber Collin in the amount of $2,123.22. Mr. Vance claims Ms. Collin is responsible for his outstanding tickets and tow fees. Ms. Collin claims the plaintiff is a womanizer who needs to take responsibility for his own bills.
In the matter of Donald Vance versus Amber Collin, Mr. Vance, you're suing her for $2,123.22.
Well, Your Honor.
You got all these tickets and things, and your car got towed. You blame her for it, right?
Well, yes.
Tell me why.
I have about 20 tickets on my car's record. Now, out of those 20 tickets, only one of them was mine, and it was for
Parking tickets?
Parking tickets, yes. So only one of those were mine, and that was for being in a parking space for too long, and it was because I was dealing with her mess. So the other ones were all her and her carelessness and what she was doing with my car when she would take it. Now, my car ended up getting towed because of street sweeping. I was on the phone with my girlfriend here, and she...
Not her.
Well, she's my ex now. Because,
Oh, so you were on the phone with her?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, little backstory about this one right here. She's very crazy. And when I say that, I mean, in the beginning, it was cool. I liked it. We met online dating, and it was different. I'll take a shower. I'll leave my phone out. I'm with my girlfriend, so I'm thinking, okay, I don't got nothing to hide. I come out, my phone's lit up. I go through it. She just sent a text message to every girl in my phone saying, you might not want to mess with him. You may catch something. That's crazy.
No!
Yes,
She did that?
I did.
She owned up to it. She's mad because she's been going snooping and she sees that I talk to other women. And yeah, I do, because we're not together anymore. That's what you do when you break up. You move on. Now, we're on the phone this day. We're arguing about that. And as the conversation goes on, she's getting more and more belligerent. She's going crazy. And I'm trying to tell her, look, I got to go. She's not letting me go.
Because your car is parked.
Exactly.
It's street sweeping day, and you need to move the car by what time?
8 a.m.
And you still on the phone with her?
Yes.
You could have hung up.
And you
First
know
thing
it's
in
8
the
o'clock.
morning. This is what I got to deal with.
Well, what kind of phone are you on?
My cell phone.
Well, it moves with you.
Well, yes, it does.
Exactly.
It does. In the heat of the moment, I got wrapped up in time. It got past me. I was not sure that.
Okay,
it was
so
8
that's your fault.
That is your fault. That's why I don't even
If
know
she
why I'm
wasn't
here.
talking so crazy, maybe I would have realized what time it was.
Nah, I'm not even going for that. That's your fault.
Yes.
How much was that?
That's $1,650, and I do
Okay.
have
$1,650 for towing? Just
yes.
towing,
Well,
just
see,
a tow.
Oh, just the tow.
Yeah,
No.
just a tow. I
Let me
haven't gotten
see.
to the rest of it yet.
Just
the
the
tickets.
tow.
You tell me about it. What's going on with you and him? Why are you on the phone getting him so wrapped up he gets towed?
You know what? He is a womanizer, okay? He uses women to pay for his stuff, his bills, everything. He doesn't pay for anything. So on this day, he's telling me, oh, my car got towed. I need you to come and help me. So I felt bad for keeping him on the phone for so long. So I called off work, and I offered to pick him up so that we could go pay for it. And I told him I would pay for some of it, but he thought I was going to pay the whole thing. I only gave him like $200. Like, I have $2,000 and more in my account, but I'm not gonna just give him that money. He has a whole bunch of other females he can get it from.
Okay, so you were willing to give him $200?
Yes, that was the most I was going to give him.
Okay.
He told me he was going to call some people and get the money. So he gets in the driver's side, and he's driving to meet somebody to get this money. And so we get there, and he parks the car, takes the keys with him, and locks me in the car. And he knows my driver's side door. I can't get out unless I have the keys. So then I see him talking to this female, and I recognized her from his Instagram, his social media, all of that. This chick named Liz. So when I saw her, I got really mad, and she came over and asked me, oh, are you still sleeping with him? And I just flipped her off. And then she decided she wasn't going to give him the $2,000, so
she wouldn't help him?
no.
Coming up,
Amber flipped her off. Yet here she is on her side. See,
Because you need to stop.
No, both of
This
y'all
needs
crazy.
to
That's
end.
what it is.
No,
both y'all
no,
crazy.
they're
But
not
that made
crazy.
me realize
What's
they're
happening
crazy.
is the chickens have come home to roost.
You're watching Justice with Judge Mablean. We're back with the case of Donald Vance, who is suing Amber Collin for tickets and tow fees.
20 tickets. How many do you own up to?
That handicapped one? Okay. That one.
How
And
much was
maybe
that ticket?
I have the evidence right here for you.
Well, you better try to figure them out. I'm not going to go through which ones are hers and which ones are yours.
No, I have them listed out.
Okay.
All of them on there are hers except for one. And the one
No, they're
I own
not.
up to
You
is
can't-
staying in the parking space for too long. And even that time, it was because I was dealing with her mess.
Okay,
It
but
was-
you don't have the dates on here, so how do you say all of these tickets are hers? And that she had your car?
Even if some of them are mine, we are not together anymore. I don't owe you anything.
No,
Exactly.
Hush. You have a witness.
I have a witness.
Of what?
I have Liz.
Who?
Liz.
Liz is your witness?
Yes. The girl that
Is
you were
she
trying
here?
to get $2,000 from.
Oh, bring Liz out. Shock, shock. Surprise, surprise. Go here, Liz. Don't go over there.
What?
Ooh, pick your face up, honey. Pick your face up.
Okay, I see what's going on here.
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give in this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you?
I do.
All right, tell me, what do you have to say about this situation?
Well, Don and I used to date, and he told me that his car was towed because Amber got several tickets on it. So being the friend that I am, I was going to help him. I was going to give him $2,000.
So what do you know about these parking tickets? He says
told me.
says that Amber got all of them.
Yeah, he told me that.
That's what he told you.
Yes.
Well, did he get money from you?
No.
He
I
was
didn't give him
asking for money from you.
He was asking for money, and I was
And he was
willing to
blaming
do
it all on Amber.
Yeah.
So you don't really know who got the parking tickets, right?
No, I don't.
I just think the whole thing crazy. See, look, when we went over there, right, Amber flipped her off. Yet here she is on her side. See,
'Cause you need to stop.
No, both of
This
y'all
needs
crazy.
to
That's
end.
what it is.
No,
both of y'all
no,
crazy.
they're
But
not
that made me
crazy.
realize
What's
that-
happening is the chickens have come home to roost.
No, birds of a feather flock together. That's what it is.
Oh, no.
Judge Mablean's verdict when Justice with Judge Mablean returns. You're watching Justice with Judge Mablean.
But you have absolutely no proof that those tickets were incurred by her. Absent that proof, except the one handicap ticket that she owns up to, $150, the toll was because you were in the zone doing street sweeping. That's on you. And the other tickets. Did you ever drive his car? Did you drive it on a regular basis in the 4 years you were dating?
Sometimes I would.
All right. And your testimony, you never got any other ticket.
No, that
Lying.
maybe I don't even know. I don't remember. I don't know.
Exactly.
You know
even
what? You
if
got
I
other tickets in that car now.
Exactly. You hear?
I think it evens out because she buying this and she buying that and she paying for this and she paying for that. You pay for the tickets. That's the order of the court. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $150. Your charge is denied for the $2,123, Mr. Vance. You pay the difference yourself.
All rise.
Judge Mablean has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant is ordered to pay $150.
I'm going to take the judge's advice and seek some counseling because I need to stay away from men like you.
Yeah. All I know is I'm done with both of y'all. Y'all can both delete my number.
This has been a production of